Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Tony, can you hear okay? Can you hear me?
Hear you fine, yes.
Yes? Okay.
If you're asking, can you hear me, the answer is no.
Would you like to move closer? Would you like to move closer?
I don't know if it'll help, but yeah, I'll try. I do apologize. I left my hearing aids on the kitchen table.
What? Would you like to borrow mine? Okay, I think we'll go ahead and get started. This is the first annual general meeting of the McBride District Housing Society. I think before we get started, we'll just introduce the president board. I'm Jackie Edwards, I'm president. Dave Ruby is vice president. Linda Monroe is secretary. Greg Thompson is treasurer. Also on the board is Danielle Allen, who's regional district representative. Linda Fry and Lucille Green, who's village representative. We will start with approval of the agenda. Are there any additions to the agenda that anybody would like to make? I guess the only change that I would make is under correspondence. I do have a correspondence to add on that. We can have a motion to approve the agenda, please. Dave Ruby, second. Linda Fry, carried. All in favor? Carried. We have no minutes to adopt since we've had no previous AGM. Under the correspondence, I have an email from Danielle Allen sending her regrets, but stating that she will stand as a director for next year if we want it. Under reports, I guess there was enough pages to go around for my president's report. If you have had a chance to read it, or would like to take a couple of minutes now to read it, that would be great. And if you have any questions about it, please ask. I haven't actually seen any of those complaints yet. They apparently went to the village office, or concerns, I shouldn't say complaints necessarily. But I'm certainly hoping that we will be able to resolve any of the concerns that come forward. And we will be working on that coming up very shortly here. Yes.
I also noticed in the report that you were looking at 14 units on 1 acre on Sean's place. And I do know from having read in the newspaper that the Sean's had sent a letter to the village council the other day. And I don't know what it was about, but I gathered that it had something to do with the transportation of students, seniors, and whatnot across the highway. So my question is, has anyone considered the purchase of, say, adjacent lots with older homes that are really tear downs, and there are lots of those in town here, and rather than having 14 or 24 units in one situation, breaking these up into a number of different areas throughout town?
We have considered having smaller areas, it doubles the expense.
What was that?
It doubles the expenses because for every unit that you're building, or every set building containing units, it increases the expenses or the services that are required within that building. So it actually ends up costing almost double for each building. So it is something that we have talked about in the past.
I have a question here. Your figure is double, and I know that it would be somewhat more expensive because these units all share a common wall, and that reduces the cost somewhat.
Oh, hi, Lucille. So Lucille's joining us from Prince George. We've actually only just gone through to reading the President's report at the moment, which is a question on the floor regarding whether we have looked into having lots within town, adjacent lots, and having more than one building with the units in. And I had responded that yes, we have talked about that. In fact, the village actually owned 4 lots in town, two sets of 2 lots. Neither of which were big enough to do what we wanted to be able to do, and then again, the cost being increased because of having separate buildings.
Yeah, and with that as well, the total combination of all 4 lots worked out to half an acre. So if we use all 4, it still doesn't make half the size we required.
And your concern about, Tony, about the transportation, we are aware of that. We are working that into our plans in the future as well.
Sure,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think once we have a community consultation, to sit down and talk about what's being proposed and what options, I think we can get some really good feedback from, either future people living in the that area or whatever, that can be used in consideration when we go to the design mode.
Yeah. Another question? Go ahead.
I have a question. It's not on the president's report, so I don't know if this is an appropriate time to ask it, or would that be under new business?
Is it in regards to building, the possibility of building the area, et cetera? Can we leave that until after the end of the meeting and just do this as an annual general meeting right now, and then we can discuss that after? Would that be okay?
Well, I would like this reflected in the minutes, so my question.
Sorry, would like Rich?
I would like it to be reflected in the minutes.
Okay.
Basically my question is on this, why you're asking it right now. Have you been in discussion with Doug Monroe at all? Because he's proposing his own building complex, and he's not here today, unfortunately, but have you guys maybe been in discussion with him?
Oh, yes, we definitely have. In fact, Doug usually sits in on our meetings. We're very much aware of what he's doing, and he's very much aware of what we're doing. The difference in the 2 complexes is that ours is subsidized housing through BC Housing, and his is not subsidized. It will be forwarded. That's sort of the basic differences between the 2 complexes.
And I think also, Mr. Monroe is hoping to be able to provide some assisted living units, which BC Housing is not very responsive to helping us as a society to get established. They're looking at completely independent living for the facility we would be building, and it wants to be able to provide more assisted living, types of units.
Right.
And a mixture, like it's not just assisted living. He's also looking at,
he wants full spectrum, and yeah, it is the two different facets of the housing. So we are working with him, we are aware of what he's doing.
Yeah, I understand that, but, you know, you guys can complement each other with what you guys are doing, so hopefully.
Yeah, I agree completely. We're hoping that between the two sets of buildings, what both Doug's doing and what we're doing, that will definitely help fulfill the desperate need for housing in this community.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. If there aren't any other questions on the president's report, can we, the next would be the treasurer's report.
Do we need to vote to accept the president's report?
We're just going to do both together.
Okay, that sounds fair.
So as you can see, we have a very high budget here. So are there any questions for Rick on the treasurer's report? So no further questions, and can we have a motion to accept both reports as presented? Moved by Rick, seconded by Dave. All those in favor?
Yes.
Carried. Okay, so, old business, we don't have any for this annual general meeting. For new business, we need election of the board of directors. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'm appointed by the council as a representative of the village on the board, and my position will remain that we can fill an agreement.
Yeah, I agree. Does anybody who is down there wish to come and sit on the board?
How many positions are there?
At the moment, we have 7 filled and go up to 12. Goes down. Rick, you're staying on. Linda, you're staying on. Danielle has agreed to stay on. Did somebody make a motion that those of us who are willing to stay on, stay on?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Lucille. And seconder, Linda. All those in favor?
Yes.
Carried. Okay, we can now, if we want to, we can do election of officers, or we can make a motion that we all stay where we are.
I would suggest, in the interest of where we're at, not having to change signing authorities and whatnot, that if everybody is willing, let's just leave it at the status quo and carry on, and we can get this a little further down the road.
Agreed?
That's for me.
Did you hear what Linda said?
No, I
Okay, she was saying that if everybody who is holding positions at the moment, for the sake of not having to change signing authority, et cetera, that we just stay as we are.
I'm in agreement with that.
Okay, in that case.
Second, for the motion.
You need to make a motion.
Seconder.
Okay, so who made the motion?
I would say Linda made the motion.
No, second it.
Okay. All those in favor?
Yes.
Carried. Okay, that actually ends all the basic business that we have for this annual general meeting. Our usual meetings are the fourth Thursday of the month. Lately, we've been meeting at Shots on Me. I'm not sure if that's still an okay place for us to be meeting. Yes, okay. Anybody who wants to attend those meetings is welcome to attend.
The more the merrier.
Yes, the more input we have, the better.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that for sure.
Okay, so our next regular meeting will be the fourth Thursday of November, and it will be at Shops on Main at 7 o'clock in the evening.
So it's going to be 26th.
Yeah, it would be November 26th.
Fifth.
26th.
Okay, if we could have a motion to adjourn. Dave, motions.
Shortest meeting I've ever attended.
Hey, I like
You know how to hold a good meeting.
Thank you. But we are open to any questions or concerns.
That,
We are open to any questions or concerns.
okay, has any of these proposals been floated to any of the contractors in town?
At the moment, nothing has been floated because we don't have any funding.
Okay.
So-
And probably no plans either.
No plans either, yes.
Yeah.
Where we're at now is we're reapplying to BC Housing for pre-development funding, which covers the costs of architects, et cetera, so we started developing those plans. And then we will be moving forward from there.
Every time I hear one of these types of projects, I think back to that housing that was put on the hospital grounds there for, low-income people. The square foot cost on those units was $300 a square foot. That's outrageously high. Nobody in town would charge you $300 a square foot to put those buildings or their equivalent up in town.
Why was it so high?
But that,
Why was it so high?
largely because, I suspect, because these were units that were brought from the Olympics, yeah, so that there was transportation involved, there are all kinds of things involved. Yeah, go ahead.
Just for clarity, those were units that were,
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
those were units that were, those were modular units that were specifically built for all communities around British Columbia and paid for by the provincial government.
It still could make the other.
Yeah, there was no choice in,
No, and I realize that there was no choice, this was, given to us, and, there
and
were.
our original plan was for 8 units, and we argued we brought to all that. So it was a provincial program. Without the provincial program, we still have bare land sitting there.
Yeah, I was just curious about why the cost got racked up so high.
Is there a problem with what we're doing right now since we don't have a city government? Or can we continue as we've been doing?
We continue as we are doing, BC Housing, because BC Housing is still separate, yeah.
Okay.
But what happens with the new government?
We don't know.
knows.
Okay. So we'll continue as
We
we
just
are.
continue and hope it all goes this way.
And hope something keeps going together. Okay, good enough. I just kidding.
Just go for the break.
That's it.
I guess that's it. This is the fastest one yet.
Good luck,
Thank you.